Good morning, YouTube. Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of the Dead Space 2023 remake. Last time we were able to get the intro all taken care of, and we got ourselves completed with Chapter 1, so today we're going to hop into Chapter 2 and see if maybe we can get Chapter 3 as well. So without further ado, here we go. Alrighty. Alright, just checking out our ammo capacity, see what we're looking at here. Okay. No side missions right now. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's get our kinesis module, so now we can move all of this stuff out of the way. There we go. Try to keep ourselves an open path here so we can still get out later.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Oh, you know it was to keep something in. Alrighty, well... I have no idea why I'm opening the store, because I remember last time we had just completed the store. We had just bought ourselves the suit upgrade, so... And then we go to imaging. I don't think he's doing too hot. Oh, there he goes. Oh, well. Can't save them all. Okay, let's see here. Oh, hey there, buddy. Hey there, bud. Okay, well now we got 2 nodes. Might as well go ahead and get those installed now. Might as well just keep on upgrading plasma cutter. Never a bad idea to keep that thing going up. Those are... What are those locked with? Those are the level 2 ones. Yeah, we want elevators here. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. Oh, please hold still for a moment. I mean, that's almost what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. To the observation room we go. Hey, bud. Gotta love the sound of Isaac's heartbeat in the background there. Beating along like a drum. To 0G. Lock behind 2.
Entering vacuum. Entering 0 gravity.
Okay. Excuse me.
Exiting vacuum.
Alrighty. Hugely helpful thing here, having the 0G work like Dead Space 2 0G instead of like the original. Oh my goodness, I remember how frustrating that used to be, trying to like fly, or not even fly around, but just hop and jump around the map. Ugh. Hugely beneficial this is. Oh, is that the only one? Yeah, I'm not seeing another box. Alrighty.
Exiting 0 gravity.
Alrighty, and little tip for anybody who's struggled with it. I can't remember what the achievement is called, but there's an achievement in the remake for ripping off necromorph limbs. off of their body while they're attached. I don't know if it's been patched by the time this has been released, but that can be super frustrating because otherwise you've got to use the pulse rifle to slowly whittle down the flesh on the limbs. That way you can take off the limb. But if you'd rather not go through that process, what you can do is you can walk up to these like suits here, just sitting up here on the kiosk, grab their limb with your stasis, and then shoot it. And then it doesn't even need to really be a different one, it can be the exact same one. Obviously I've already got the achievement, so it's not going to pop here, but at least this is how, if they have patched it, pre-patched, this is how you would have done it. I thought I saw that.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay. Work fast, Isaac.
Alrighty, let's go get that shock pad.
Entering zero
There you
gravity.
are. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Oh! Come on. Oh. There you are. Thought I could hear another one, but guess it was just the one this time.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, ow. What was that?
Exiting vacuum.
Oh, hi there. Always manage to get you when you least expect it.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Not a fan of those sounds. And sounds, yep. I don't think we need to worry about that. Well, no, I tell you what, here, let's go back over here. I know I set it originally for, set the breaker to the elevator, and I hadn't set it to the door yet, so why not? What could go wrong, right?
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides.
This is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Now, I will say, as far as revisiting areas that, like if you're concerned you missed something, a huge benefit to just get everything in, like, one sweep if it's possible, is that enemies can actually start respawning in these areas. So what'll happen is, if you leave an area for a while, or even just, you know, a short minute, and then come back to it, different enemies can be spawning in those areas, so... It's not like the original Dead Space 1 where, you know, you go back to an area and there's not going to be anything to worry about over there. No, there definitely will be stuff to fight if you return to areas, since it's a more open style. Pulse round schematics. Let's see. Nothing really. Alright, to the research wing now. Yep, there it is.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh, there you are! Come on. There we go. I'm hanging out in this area, I just like to stay on this elevator because things start getting a little too dicey. Just kind of, I've at least got a way to get back up and away from these guys. Oh. Nice. Oh, that freaked me out. Oh. Okay. Cole home?
Nicole? It's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Okay. If I remember correctly, isn't there a guy like right around this corner waiting for me? Nope, just crazy. Oh.
Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Got the message, your terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, the divide death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there?
Precisely that. God's work.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning, Terrence. For unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
Alrighty, little hint in that little audio playback there, that recording. If you notice, Dr. Kine, the captain, Matthias, was looking at this bookshelf here. And that is because this bookshelf is not just like it looks like it's got a mirror behind it, but it's not just a bookshelf. It's actually got a slide track. If you're playing for the secret ending on like New Game Plus, this is Very important area to get into. Just got credits here. Oh my goodness, little shout out back to the first Dead Space up there on the cork board. Lists out the numbers and the alphabet for this marker speech, as it were. And if you go around and you want to like try to decipher things, people have or the crew members have written on the wall. I remember my brother and I used to do that. We wrote this all down on like a piece of cardboard, like a tome. We would walk around the Ishimura and like start translating like these little bits here, like, oh, what is this gonna say? What could it be? And we're calling out symbols. Oh, so fun. Actually, and I know this is a big thing too, is that a lot of the story of the Ishimura and what happened to all of its crew is largely detailed in like all of these. Where are they? Oh yeah, all of these audio and text logs. If you ever get the chance, I highly recommend. There was like a Dead Space animated movie, or there are like 2 of them that they came out with. Dead Space Downfall, free to watch on quite a few different platforms. Highly recommend it. Great movie. Helps give you a little bit of insight into some of the happenings and what was going on with the crew before and how they found the marker. So if you're into the Dead Space lore, highly recommend that movie. And here's more of these suits in case you needed them. How many? Yeah, I've got 0 nodes. Come on. Hey, bud. F in the chat for my buddy. Oh, what a way to go. Oh. Hey, come back. Oh, yeah. Ugh, creepy. Okay, buddy. Came out a little sooner than I expected there. Obviously, playing on like medium difficulty or easy difficulty, you don't really have to use all of these spikes and all of the blades on the necromorphs, but I think it's way more fun using them. In Dead Space 1, we all know it didn't do jack. Using things like the blades and whatnot on enemies hardly felt like it did anything until Dead Space 2, so obviously on higher difficulties that becomes a huge necessity. Circuits.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
Oh, yep. Oh. Fumble him! Fumble him! Okay. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I'm trying to remember if schematic. Yeah, schematics take up a slot. Got that dropped off. Move that to storage. Move that to storage. How are we doing storage-wise? Perfect. Alrighty. And that, folks, is engineering at its finest.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Oh, plasma cutter upgrade.
Security clearance required.
Oh, yep, and then there's a hologram of Nicole, and as some of you may have seen, there was talk about, like, manual rig tracking, so they've gone ahead and added side missions like we had in, Dead Space 3. I can't remember, I don't think Dead Space 2 had side missions. I think it was just 3, but now we've got side missions that we can actually do, to discover a little bit more about what happened. And we'll work on those in this playthrough.
Security clearance required. Security clearance required.
Nicole Brennan, medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna follow Nicole's hologram, which you probably saw it goes over here. I always like just following these red wires. I feel like those are extremely helpful. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Yep, if we want to open the shower, we got to turn out the lights. Not ideal, so let's go ahead and arm ourselves a little bit. Oh, bring this over. Could have sworn. Oh yeah, here we go. That should do. These rod. Oh, there's one sitting right there. Okay, we got a couple emergency lights. Appreciate that. Oh, there we go.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now, it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact. Okay. Time for a real autopsy.
Okay. Let's just bring this over a little bit for us. Yeah, just kind of out there. Okay. Yep, there you are. There you are. Oh, missed that shot. Okay, I think that went pretty well. Leave that behind. Oh. Yep, I thought I saw that sitting there. Off he goes. Level 2 access.
Security request retrieved.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you were locked in with them. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Mercer. Yeah, that's right. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warren. I just got the latest report from Agent 7. The situation's worse than Captain Mathias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Sorry, I skipped that security request. If anyone was listening to that, accidentally panicked there for a moment. I was like, oh, get this out of my inventory. I need to stop. That's some bad bedside manners right there. Such a casual response. Ugh.
Level 2 security clearance required.
And this isn't ready yet until later. Can't get in there till later, so we'll go ahead and drop our little save. Alrighty, and is the captain in here? A little further.
Cold breach detected.
Okay. Oh. I don't need any oxygen right now. Oh. Oh, poor buddy. Okay, well. Again, playing on medium difficulty, but we're gonna be smart about this. We're gonna try to be smart about this. There we go. Honestly, was not expecting to grab that. There we go. That's not something to grab. We're gonna drop that right there. Yeah, we're just trying not to have a bad time here. These guys are already having a bad time, so. Looks like he's seen better days. Okay, and as you remember, I took off went ahead and did a little body smashing right before this, and that would be the reason why, because they make a lot of strong ones.
Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Okay.
Clearance confirmed.
Probably afford to give a little love to the pulse rifle here. Oh.
Isaac.
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Clearance confirmed.
Yeah, these open it
Clearance
too.
confirmed.
That one doesn't. Don't forget our node.
Clearance confirmed. Sell the semiconductor. Move that to storage. Hold on to one of those. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that way. Oh, whoops. Swing! I can't see! Oh! Like I said, you think you play a game enough times to remember even stuff like that. Alrighty. Cool, alright, let's head on over back to Flight deck tram control.
hangar cargo.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Oh, that's right, not that way. That's right, the pulse rifle now uses proximity mines instead of being like a grenade launcher. Okay. I think that last jump scare voided our bowels, so don't gotta use that now.
Security reporting retrieved.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll need your thrusters to reach it, but that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
Just trying to look ahead and see if I can see. I don't see any problems right now. I can hear him, though. You in here, Johnson? Oh yeah, there's Johnson, for anyone curious. Absolutely dead. Alrighty. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, shoot. Trying to get myself reoriented here. What was the button to get reoriented? Well, I don't remember. That's alright. I can just go above. I'm so confused. I feel like I can still, I can hear like some of those little babies. That's just the soundtrack right now. Because I know some appear just a little later. Just gonna go collect a couple things, check around the area. To mess with, I think, over here. Yeah, because none of this opens up until much later. So now, now we gotta go beyond the wall over here, so a little tidbit, because the side mission's not actually going to like trigger until a little later. We want to stick to the left side here, because there is an important piece of equipment that we're gonna need later down the line. Just gonna find the right, there it is, yep. Looking for that purple color there. And of course you can't use kinesis on it, but it is Volker's rig. Oh, yep, there you are. Come on. Oh, yep, there you are. And one of you. Oh, that wasn't cool. Okay.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum. Clearance confirmed.
Oh, there you are. Nice. Okay. Well, maybe that guy will come back. I was trying to see if he would pop up in that spare room, but nothing. Oh. These audio cues got me on edge.
Warning. Orbital position compromised. Correct course immediately.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. Okay. Alright, friend. I'm just gonna do you a solid. You can thank me later. Okay.
Engineering log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, still can't believe the chief is gone. It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on their last nerve. We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Until those things came through the vents. Their faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed. Primary's laboring, we're hemorrhaging fuel. Fuck if I know why. I'm taking Danvers to the fuel depot to fix it. Gotta keep the team focused or we'll crack. Temple out.
Okay. Oh, yep, here are the upgrades to start buying. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get that now. And we'll go ahead and buy another node. Perfect. Alright, let's get a status report.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Alrighty. Oof. Okay, now I remember there is a friend down here. Ripper. I feel like the Ripper's not like a bad weapon, but it I feel like it needs some substantial upgrades to make it much more usable. Ooh. bolt cutters in the bathroom. Oh.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those flyers up.
Listen, shut up! I don't want to! I don't want to!
Christ, Henderson, your teeth! He's pulling his teeth out! Just hold it! Where the fuck is security? Oh God! He's dead! No, he's alive, but he hit that sink pretty hard. His own teeth. Chief, what the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
It wasn't you. You were the one. Calibration room. Ah, yep, the continued quest.
Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry. Some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow vial seen in other specimens. Seen this vial react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The vial shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7, but how? Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David. I promise. End log.
Cool. Alright. Can't help but notice the body's gone, though. Those were quite the post-mortem spasms that took him away from here. Let's see. I don't think I'll use the Ripper this run through. It's just kind of... it really needs quite a few upgrades to become feasible, in my opinion. And then we can't continue this until we have the mining deck unlocked, so... Start back out this way. Oh, almost had him.
Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
we go do that. Let's come up this way. Hasn't spawned yet.
Refueling sequence activated. Additional fuel required for engine restart.
Oh, hi there. Okay. Alright, one engine taken care of. Actually, let's bring this fan with us. There you are. No more health packs, huh? Alright. Ooh, cutting it a little close on the health there, friends. Alright.
Last valve done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back.
Oh, there we go.
We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power and locked up the circuit breaker. No engines? We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone around here how to spare access card. Go. Wait, you hear that? Stavrid, go!
Okay, sweet. Our key card here. Have a little save. Well, hello.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we saw...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Alrighty, so we're gonna have to lose something. Honestly, we can kind of do without the life support. There's a lot of oxygen around. And I like being able to see what's actually going on. Can't hear anything, but... That's a different problem.
Refueling sequence
Oh,
activated.
nope, didn't mean to do that.
Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Okay, get a little more oxygen now. Start running and running. Get on this guy. Oh. Let's steal a couple of these. Ah, one of those was a foot, dang it. I got one of the things I wanted. Oh. Oh. Such a wet sound. Oh, yep, there you are. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oh no, buddy, you got no one to infect. Just listening for a little bit. Okay, nope, I think we're in the clear on that. Cool, so, fuel's taken care of. We just need the engines and the centrifuge taken care of now. All shopping. The ricochet tracer. Cool. Okay, let's just move that to storage, sell those, sell that. Move one of you to storage, sell that, and let's send that to the inventory. Cool. Alrighty. Drop a little save again. Yeah, it was this elevator. Cool. Come here. There we go.
Clearance confirmed.
I think if I remember correctly... Okay, wait. Oh, there was a bench over here. Text log.
Clearance confirmed.
Wait, then what was in that room? I thought the bench was in the room. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, we've got a couple upgrades before this fun room right here, so let's go ahead and slap some of those on. Perfect. Ooh, 7 power nodes, okay. I tell you what. Stasis energy, not a bad thing to have. Let's get some energy and some health. Could drop those there. Special one. Damage. Oh, that's right. That's the fire damage. Let's see. Those would up rate of fire. Yeah, why not? Let's see. And let's get the last damage right here. Sweet. Okay. You come with me, buddy.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Let's see. Alright, where are they coming from? Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Oh, come back here.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, the medium med pack. Nice. Okay, gonna run down this way first. Credits in a power node. Yep, I see ya. Oh. Forgot about that sound. Semiconductor. A little free money, always appreciated. Alrighty.
Entering zero gravity. Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach generator modules manually.
Alrighty. Oh. Okay, where is that? Oh, there you are. 2 of them. Not what I meant to grab. Just make sure we go and loot everything now, because we don't want to have to loot it later. Two things, but that's fine. In you go, buddy. Oh. Speak of the death, there it was. Let's get in there.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged.
Hit the button before he can get to us. Alright.
Centrifuge activated. Re-establishing balance with tectonic load.
Alrighty.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online. All that's left is restarting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
I made a horrible mistake. Oh, okay. It was funny getting those guys just like splayed out. Alright. Yeah, please leave me alone. Wait for the next one. Cool. There we go. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Felt like a waste of stasis for one shot, but that's alright. Let that close up. And we'll drop our save, knowing what's coming. Okay, I think I'm gonna take out the pulse rifle. Oh, I hate the faces in that. I've got to get that pulse rifle upgraded. Oh, that just... donkey water. Ugh.
Warning. Orbital position approaching critical. Correct course immediately.
Oh! Another guy like right here or something. Nope, just paranoid. good set of, good suit of armor this is.
Okay. Got it. Isaac, fuel storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
Now I'm almost positive there was someone here this time, right? Nope, still paranoid. I don't know if this was the same way for everyone else, but I feel like the vast majority of us probably just sell these air canisters because they don't feel useful at all. Like, you know, the game kind of thankfully they give you pretty much all the air you're gonna need if you're fast enough with everything. We're rocking 21,000 right now. I might as well go ahead and buy this. It's a more expensive power node, but okay. So maybe with some damage output. That was this way.
Entering zero gravity.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure files. DZ was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth Gov's orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicides. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was a plan.
Wait. The marker?
Okay, back up. Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
Woo! Alrighty. Okay.
Exiting zero gravity.
Just about to the engines now. And the flamethrower. I feel like they really buffed in this one compared to the original one, because like the original flamethrower was just horrid. I think we're actually going to equip this one for now. I feel like the flamethrower serves like one major purpose, if nothing else, like that or the force gun, honestly. I feel like between those two, those really help for those Those little swarms of, almost like the little bugs that come after you. I always hated those things. Oh.
Engineering log. My last log. Temple reporting. I can't raise anyone on Riglink. I think my team is gone. I found the kinesis module that someone used to bust the centrifuge. Burned out. Who would sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this? I'll report to the bridge, if anyone's left. And then I'm finding Elizabeth and getting us the hell off this ship.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's right next to me. Duh. Okay. I haven't, or, oh yeah, I do, that's right. Got at least one node. Oh, 3 nodes. Ugh. Okay, well, how would I like to invest these? Plasma Cutter's doing pretty good for the most part right now. Could get its damage maxed out currently. Suit-wise, let's put a little bit into the pulse rifle at least, and a little extra damage for the flamethrower. Nice. Okay, that should be good. Oh, yep, this is why we have the flamethrower. And that's why. Pro went from a full stack of health to nothing.
Confirmed.
Oh, come on. There you go. Hmm? Oh, there it was. Oh! Folks, you've never seen it all, no matter how many times you've played it. Reload real quick. Okay. Yeah, there you are. That did kill you. Oh. Let's take a little look around real quick. That'll be helpful for later. there. Sweet, okay.
Warning. Planetfall imminent. Correct course immediately.
To control room. Each floor. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I understand now. I was just trying to make sure I knew exactly which control room that meant, and yeah, it just means the main one. Alright. Got some lovely boxes. Oh, you're not dead? Well, what happened there?
Engine power failure.
Okay.
Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Do not. There we go. Imperative you do not take out. Oh. Oh, that was weird. It is imperative that you do not let them slice their bellies. It's a big no-no. Make sure we have everything. We familiarize.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Oh, I'm sorry. While I'm looking around, it's just gonna keep on saying that. Just bear with me. There we go. Oh, no.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Extra flame refuel. Okay, yeah, that's what we said. More credits.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Okay, and then that just cuts across to go down there. Alrighty, let's kick this thing off.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
reload playthrough. I have no ammo for that.
Finalizing pre-ignition checks. Stand clear of exhaust vents. Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
There we go. All right. Well, that could have been worse. Oh, there we go.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet crack debris?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Hammond, the Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish her off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
Whatever you say, Hammond. Yeah.
Entering vacuum.
Yeah. Go.
Nicole? Here. Nicole! Damn it.
Cole. Okay, I definitely hear someone. Nothing now? Nothing like the game trying to make me feel paranoid. Alright, Ripper Blades, Flamer Fuel, Jellified Hydrazine. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get that then. Okay. Move to storage, sell that. Sell that. Nice, okay. Okay. Override the... All done with Chapter 3, going into Chapter 4, Alliteration. Oh, mining is locked. We're in engineering. That's right. I was like, what do you mean it's locked? I'm right here. Oh.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Alrighty, here we are on the bridge.
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannons. They're a mess. I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
Then how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. We're into the debris field. We get the ADS back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
Ooh, getting tense over here between Daniels and Hammond. You want me to go that way? We're all locked here. Okay. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and drop our save into Chapter 4. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, folks. But thank you so much for tuning in today and spending some time with me while we play some Dead Space and got Chapters 2 and 3 all taken care of. In the meantime, until the next video, I hope you all have a good rest of the day, a great weekend, and I will look forward to playing with you again later next week. Thank you so much, and take care.